All right, you guys, so welcome back. We're gonna share our yearly favorites, and this year, y'all, she just took off. She took off and she has somewhere to be. So yeah, but it was a great year nonetheless, and I tried so many great products that I want to go ahead and share with you guys. I actually have a lot. Let me show you guys. It's a lot, and these are only products that I bought this year. That's what I use for my yearly favorites, products that I bought just this year alone that I'm loving. So with that being said, you guys already know what to do. Stick around and let's get into all the products that I have right next to me. So these are going to be speedy reviews because we do have a lot of products to get through. The first one is the Refi Face Primer. This is fairly new, but this is their Blur and Hydrate Primer. I've been really enjoying this because it has this cooling top to it. So when you apply it to your face, it feels so good and cooling, but then also it blurs the skin and just makes everything really, look flawless every single time. So I've been enjoying this ever since I got it from the Sephora VIB sale. So definitely go ahead and check it out. The next one is a sunscreen that you guys recommended to me. This is the Kiehl's Better Screen UV Serum Sunscreen. So this is really, really good, you guys. It is super glowy, but I feel like when you apply this on your skin, it just does something to the skin. I can't describe it, but it makes you look flawless. And the best part is it also has collagen peptide in here, and it helps to visibly correct fine lines, uneven skin tone, and dull skin. So it does a lot for you beyond just sunscreen, which I really like because the price is a little bit steep, but it's totally worth it with all the benefits that you got. So Miss House Labs, this blush here, y'all, I cannot get enough of this blush. This is the House Labs blush in the shade Fire Moon. This is what I have on the face today. It is just the perfect pinky blush, but it's more so like a nude blush, right? If you like blush but you don't want it to be too much on the face, this is the blush that you go to. It is just perfection in here, and this is the only one that I've been really using ever since I got it. But I'm telling you guys, like, y'all can see it, like you see a little bit of blush, but it's not too much. It just looks so natural. So this is kind of like a nude blush in my opinion when it comes to my skin tone. So moving on, we have the Urban Decay All Nighter Ultra Matte Setting Spray. This does have powder in here, so you have to go ahead and shake it up real good. But I feel like every time I spray this on my face, I love the fact that it takes away that makeup look, but then also it locks in my makeup as well. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1 in my opinion. But this is so good. Y'all know I have been using Charlotte Tilbury for the longest, and I might go back to that, but this one just does it for me. Locks in my makeup, makes it look super skin-like, flawless, all of that. I mean, you cannot go wrong with Urban Decay. This is like an OG setting spray, okay? So we do have some drugstore products. The first one I do want to mention is the Rimmel Stay Matte Mattifying Primer. You guys know I've been like on the hunt for the perfect mattifying primer, but when I went back to this, I was like, she just does what you need, okay, when it comes to mattifying your face. But the best part is it controls your shine, it minimizes your pores, but also it hydrates your skin and smooths your skin as well. So it's not a super mattifying primer, and honestly for oily skin, you don't want that because you will produce more oil, right? Because your skin is pretty much begging for you to hydrate it. So I love that it has hydration, but then also mattifies the skin. So this puff here has been in my rotation ever since I got it. This is the Morphe puff. I'm not sure the exact name of this one, but this is what it looks like in case you're wondering. This is so good. I just love how thick this is, how bouncy it is, just everything about it, the velvety touch. It just blends your powder into your skin perfectly every single time. And not all puffs are made the same, you guys. I've tried many different puffs, but I go back to this because it just blends my makeup in really nicely, especially my under eyes. And I love the long part of this because it just fits right there. This setting spray, ever since it came out, I was like, what is the hype? And then I finally tried it. I was like, okay, I get it. So this is a L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Set and Mist. This here is almost, if not kind of similar to the Patrick Star One Size Setting Spray. These both lock in your makeup like no other. Once you spray this on your face, it is not moving, and it kind of gives you like that hairspray feel. So I only use this if I'm gonna be somewhere you know, for a very long time, but this is just something that if you want your makeup to not move, go ahead and get this. And the fact that it's drugstore as well makes it that much better because, you know, it's super, super affordable. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mention all the other 3 blushes that I do have. This is the Rhode blush and the shade Toasted Teddy. I have heard so much about this and I have tried this out for you guys in my shorts and my long form videos. So definitely go ahead and check it out. But this is such a beautiful blush. It literally looks like a bronzer with a little bit of blush undertones in there. It's hard to describe unless you go ahead and watch my video or just even see the swatch. You see what I mean? It gives you that bronzer look, but it still has like that blush undertone to it. But I just love this, how easy it is to apply on the face, how blendable it is. I just love their pocket blush. It is so cute. I need to go ahead and pick up some more. Now, this one is my baby, okay? If I have not mentioned this enough at this point, y'all probably annoyed. This is the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk Blush in the shade, I can't see it on here, but I believe it is 65. I will link it down below for you guys. But this blush, y'all, it just does something to me. It's like a berry, pinky, brownie blush. I use this on my cheeks. I use this on my lips. I use it everywhere and it's just perfection. I love this formula from this line. I need to go ahead and pick up the other shades, but it's so stunning, you guys. I cannot get enough of this. And then last but not least, this is the Cheek Slime Blush from Freck Beauty. I love me a burgundy reddish blush, and this one, the moment I saw it, I was like, yep, I want you. So this is what it looks like on the very end, and y'all can see like it is a red blush, and I've been looking for a red blush like this, but it's perfect. It's so perfect. You go ahead and dot it on your face, blend it out, and it just gives you like that blushed look that we all love. So yeah, this blush alongside the House Lab blush, y'all, all these 4 blushes are just, they're a must have. Like, you need these, not a want, you need this in your collection. So this one is more so of a recent pickup. I believe I got this during the Sephora VIP sale. This is the Refi Duo brush, but this is their new one. This is their concealer and also blush brush. This stuff is so good. I filmed a short using this and I will post it probably in the next week or so, so be on the lookout for it. But I am not a brush person by any means. I love me a sponge. But something about this, it just works perfectly with your concealer. It just blends it so beautifully every single time. This is the only thing I use today for my under eyes and like, you know, the rest of my face when it comes to blending. It is so good. And I'm very picky because I don't like brushes. I feel like they're very streaky. This is so soft. It's perfect. Really, really good. Now, when it comes to your blush, I love applying my powder blush with this. I feel like it is so soft. It is the perfect density. It's just really, really good. And it's just the perfect size as well on the face. I just love Refi's brushes. They're so good. They're so affordable. And I love the duo aspect of it because you're pretty much getting a 2-in-1. So you guys would not believe this, but I have been recently using the Laura Mercier powders again. I've had it in my collection. I was like, let me just see because I missed it, you know? It's like one of those powders where you can never go wrong with it. No matter how much you apply on the face, it's always gonna look flawless and super blurred. And I have 2 shades. I have the yellow one and also the translucent one. And it's just so good, you guys. Like, I have been using it recently and I feel like it controls my oils really nicely. It blurs the under eyes. It always looks smooth. Today I used a couple powders, so you're not gonna see, you know, this powder by itself per se, but if you've used this, then you know how good it is. So when it comes to the brows, I love me a good eyebrow gel. This one is from Rare Beauty. I don't know where the label went. It's clearly gone at this point. I love how it holds your brows down and it makes it look very hair-like and it keeps your brows in place. And when it comes to brow gels, I'm kind of very picky now because I like to use brow gels before I use my eyebrow pencil. That way it's laid, I know where it's going and all of that. And every eyebrow gel is not the same. Some of them are too waxy or too gluish, if that makes sense, so it's very hard to use my pencil over them. But this one, I like the formula. It always works and it never fails me, so I had to go ahead and mention that one. I almost forgot about the Fenty Wear Even concealer. The moment I got this, I didn't realize how much I was gonna use this concealer. This is so good. When it comes to spot concealing your face, getting rid of, you know, hyperpigmentation or dark marks, whatever it is, this is the perfect concealer. You put it on your face, let it sit for a little bit, blend it out, and it just blends right into your skin. That is what I have on today. I don't have on foundation or anything like that. I have on this concealer, a little bit of powder, blush, all of that, and I'm good to go. This is so good. Out of all the products I mentioned, this is probably my most used item at this point. You guys know if you watch my videos, okay? And then also in front of me, we do have a bunch of lip products I do want to mention. This is the Merit Beauty Jet or JT Shade Slick Tinted Lip Oil. This looks so basic. You're probably like, girl, this is giving clear gloss, right, on the lips. I don't know what it is, but when I apply this, right, and it may have like a pH situation in here. So basically where you go ahead and apply this and it changes, you know, to like a tinted color. So imagine this lip color, but a lot lighter, maybe 2 to 3 shades lighter. This is what this looks like on my lips. And I just love that because I love a little bit of color on my lips. I love that glossy look, and this is just perfection. And I have tried most of their lip oils, but this one I keep going back to because sometimes I don't want too much color on the lips. I just want a little bit of something, and this one in Jetty is so good. Now we have some good lip products I want to mention. The first one is from YSL. Actually, both of these are from YSL. This is their Candy Glaze lipstick. So I do have it in the shade number 6. This is like a burgundy color, you guys. It is so pretty. Like, look at that. Burgundy just does something to me. Like, I don't know. I love it. Okay, so these are really good. If you don't know this formula, it's very glossy. It's a lipstick, but it's very glossy and gives you like that lip gloss feel. Next up, we do have number 5. Now this one I am completely out of. I don't know how to swatch it for you guys. Let me try using a brush, but this is what it looks like next to the burgundy shade right here. It kind of looks like the color I have on my lips. So it's low-key a dupe, which I will show you in a second. But this is so good. Like, I cannot get enough of these products. They're so pigmented, they last a long time, super glossy. I know they're pricey, but in my opinion, I think they are worth, you know, the amount that you're paying. So that's that. And in case you're wondering what I have on my lips today, this is the Maracuja Juicy Lip. Okay, everybody and their mom has been talking about this, and funny enough, I just got this and it's already made my yearly favorite because when I put it on, I was like, oh, I see why y'all have been going crazy over it. So this is what it looks like, and I don't have to swatch it because y'all can see it on my lips. It is so juicy, it is so pigmented. I have it in the shade Raspberry, in case you're wondering. It's just perfection. It is just perfection. Y'all can't tell me nothing, okay? Yeah. Statue Beauty, you guys know I have been loving their peel off lip liners. They are so good. The one that I use the most, honestly, is Clover because it is like that dark brown color. Of course, you know, we love our browns. But this is what it looks like in case you haven't seen this. But it is just so cool and different. Honestly, you just go ahead and apply it, peel it off after 15 minutes, and you pretty much have a lip liner for the rest of the day. But this is so good, and I am obsessed. I have most of the colors. If y'all want to see a whole video on them, let me know. I'll go ahead and do that. So let's move on to body sets. Now, the first one I have is the Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow perfume. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. It's honestly one of my favorites, if not my top favorites. It is just a beautiful blend of strawberry, vanilla, whipped cream. I think it has like whipped mousse, like all the scents you can think of or all the notes you can think of when it comes to the perfect strawberry perfume. It's in here. It is so good. So make sure you go to Sephora and smell it, but I'm gonna spray it on myself because I don't think I sprayed perfume today, which is crazy. The next one after that is the Flor Heavy Cream Body Spray. I'm just gonna keep spraying all these scents because these are my favorites. This has notes of lemon sugar, marshmallow, orange, jasmine blossom, coconut cream, whipped cream, salted caramel, vanilla mousse. It has a perfect notes in here. I am just literally, it's one of those scents where like if you go ahead and spray it on your body, it's just so cozy. It is so comforting. It is so unique. You definitely have to go ahead and buy it to see what I'm talking about. I feel like everybody can describe it to you, but till you try it yourself, it's just not gonna hit the same. Now, the last two scents I do have is from Bath & Body Works. This one is If You Must, and it is so good. It is giving me like a pink perfume. You guys know what pink perfumes smell like. They're so fresh, so fruity, but it's not too fruity where it's like annoying. It is just so nice, you guys. I'm gonna smell like every single perfume that I have at this point. It is just so good, like the perfect fruity perfume, especially for the springtime and summer. I will be using this a lot. Right now I am in like my gourmand, warm, you know, cozy scents, but this is gonna be used a lot when it comes to the springtime. It is so good. Like, I hope Bath & Body doesn't get rid of this, because y'all know you will like something and then they get rid of it the next day. And the last one I do have from Bath & Body Works is the Milk Perfume Mist. I told you guys when I spray this, it reminds me of like a baby's breath. Literally gives me baby breath with oatmeal, and it doesn't sound good. I know it's not gonna sound good, but trust me when I tell you, it is so perfect. Honestly, I can't remember the notes, but it has sugar oats, whipped milk for a creamy, cozy scent. It is just, I'm just gonna smell like everything at this point. I don't care. It is so good. Like, it's so good. So moving on to skincare, we do have a couple items in here I want to mention. So this is a recent pickup, but I already went ahead and finished it. This is a Sulwhasoo Gentle Cleansing Foam. The hype is real. Let me tell you, the hype is real. If you want a simple cleansing foam, because my skin right now is very sensitive to a lot of products, so I try to keep it very simple. This is your baby. I got the travel size, and when they tell you a little bit goes a long way, a little bit is all you need, and it will foam and just cover your entire face. This is so good. I already went ahead and repurchased it because it is bomb. It is the best when it comes to just cleansing your skin and getting rid of all the dirt and all of that, but still not like stripping your skin of all the oils and things like that. This is chef kiss. Okay. Now, to remove my makeup, I love the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, specifically the hyaluronic acid and aloe version. This one is my favorite. I recently picked up the charcoal one, but I'm not loving that one too much. This is my baby, so I'm gonna go ahead and repurchase this again. But the moment you go ahead and wipe your skin, you feel clean, you feel fresh. And also, like, I trust this enough on the days that I'm super lazy to just take my makeup off and go to sleep. I know that's so bad, but this is only like if I'm super lazy, you guys. So don't do this every single day. But it just cleanses my skin that well. So I really, really like this, and I always have it. So next up is my baby. This is a Sephora Purifying and Clarifying Sheet Mask. This, I'm telling you, if you have a bad breakout or your skin is acting up or it doesn't look the best, apply this at night and sleep with it on, and then wake up in the middle of the night and then take it off. Pretty much use up all the juice and liquid on your face. I am telling you, the next day your skin is gonna look flawless. It's gonna look flawless. I have this in my rotation. I use about 2 to 3 a week because my skin sometimes be acting up, and it just makes my skin look so good. So highly recommend this one right here. So when it comes to sunscreen for the body, I love the Neutrogena Beach Defense sunscreen lotion. This is SPF 70, but I feel like Neutrogena just does it for me when it comes to sunscreens. It doesn't leave a white cast. It gives you a glowy look. To be honest, sometimes if I run out of my lotion, I use this instead because it just makes me look glowy and just hydrated, but then it also protects my skin as well. So yeah, this is really, really good, and you do get a lot in here. You get about 6.7 fluid ounces. Now for my hoo-ha, this is the Truly Jelly Booster Pigment Treatment Body Potion. I feel like when it comes to this brand, I think I've told you guys this before, I never knew if it really worked till I tried it, and I was like, okay, this is really good. So when it comes to my bikini area, I, scrub it, I do everything right, but I still wanna improve the hyperpigmentation on that area. So when I started using this, I noticed the biggest difference, you guys. It just made my bikini area so bright and just so even. I'm like, okay. And I was just so shocked because I didn't expect anything of this. I got this at Marshall's. I think it was on sale for like $14. I'm like, let me just get it and just see, because I always see this brand and I just never bought it, but now I know it's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and repurchase this because I completely ran out. But I love the scent as well. It reminds me of, let me see, like baby lotion-ish. Yeah, it's just very fresh. I love this scent. Some people don't like it, but I love it. Now, the second to last items I do want to mention is the Function of Beauty Coily Hair Duo. This is their shampoo and conditioner. When they sent this to me earlier this year, I was like, okay, this is really cool. Like, they formulate products for your type of hair. So this is the coily hair line. They have one for straight hair, wavy hair, whatever you need. So this one, I'm telling you, my hair for the last year has been so crazy. Like, the moment water touches my hair, it tangles up, it gets in knots. I'm like literally ripping my hair out. When I tried this, everything changed for me. And I'm not saying this because they gave this to me. I'm being so honest. It made my hair so easy to detangle, so easy to brush through, comb through, and my hair has been growing. I don't know what I'm doing differently, but my hair has been growing. Obviously, I have hair extensions, but my real hair, y'all, is right here. And earlier this year, it was right here. Okay, your girl, we had no hair, all right? So this, if you're looking for something that will help you manage your curly hair, make it easy to detangle, make it just feel and look healthy, go ahead and pick these up. And I think they're at Target as well, and Sephora, I'm not sure, but go ahead and get this. Last but not least, I have the Clean Skin Club towels. Now, they actually sent this to me and I've heard so much about them, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try it out. And I get the hype, I get it, it is so good. Okay, so pretty much you go ahead and buy it, and they have made towels for you for your face. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, I can use paper towels, or I can use, you know, whatever. No. If you have sensitive skin, actually all skin types should do this. You shouldn't be using your towels that you use for your body, or even washcloths. You need to use towels where you can go ahead and throw them away, because they do harbor bacteria and all of that. These are very thick, okay? They're very thick. They're very strong, and they just really help my skin out because my skin is sensitive. I have to be careful with certain things that I do, and using towels, right? Like everyday towels that have like detergent residue on it just is not the best for my skin. So once I got this, I was like, okay, thank you, because I did not know I needed this in my life. Okay, it's made all the difference when it comes to my skin. Those were all the items, you guys. It's a lot. We had a lot to talk about, but I hope you guys found some new favorites. What are some products you guys bought this year, right, that you've been loving ever since? Let me know down below, because you know I'm always on the lookout for some new products. So yeah, I just want to say pretty much thank you guys so much for an amazing year. All of those that support, that comment, that like, I am just so grateful, and I'm not gonna tear up, but you guys, if you watch my video, you know how hard this year has been for me, and I'm just so glad everything did a 180, and I'm just so grateful, if I don't say it enough, you know, for you guys and all the opportunities you guys give me. I am just so blessed. Okay, I love you guys. I will see you next year. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and I'll see you in my next one.